has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Shots good by Lyles.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Schroeder passes to West. Shoots over Van Vliet. Again, the Thunder score.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all three looks.
Kicks it to Gobert to the left side wing. Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered by Westbrook. Van Vliet can't get it to go. White against Schroeder. The rebound by the Spurs.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it. I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter space and then go and corral that backboard.
White, good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside Westbrook. From outside, off the mark. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The 19-foot shot, he squares up and sinks it.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
The Thunder with another miss. San Antonio leading. Outside Leonard. Pass to Lyles. Now Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. And it's White missing.
His teammates cannot be happy with him, guys. He would have been better off resetting the offense and looking for a better shot opportunity.
Westbrook, no good. And so White will bring it up for the Spurs. And Griffin sends it back.
Great to see Griffin going hard on the defensive end. Rejections like that are crucial to his development.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. Harrison Barnes won a title in Golden State. Signs the big contract with Dallas, but yet to achieve the stardom that many predicted back in high school.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Noel comes in for JaVale McGee. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. The Spurs also changing it up. Joe Ingles is checked in for Trey Lyles. And it's Korkmaz in for White.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Greg, you look at Harrison Barnes. What's his best role?
I mean, Kevin, he's a hard worker, able to hit the spot-up 3. Defensively, his strength gives him some versatility, just a solid contributor.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the evening. That free throw, no good.
Westbrook, former MVP, a remarkable combo guard, and we know he does a little bit or a lot of it of everything.
Ferguson's checked in for Oklahoma City. Then for the Spurs, Omari Spellman has come in for Rudy Gobert. Lonnie Walker comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Fred Van Vliet. Spurs working the ball around now. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. 4th, Russell Westbrook.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Outside Holiday. Now Westbrook. Had a 24-point outing in their last game against Utah. Pass to Noel. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Spurs have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Walker in the corner. Pass to Spellman. Here's Korkmaz. Shoots a fader. Ingles can't get it to go.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
A second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, when Nerlens Noel stays very confident offensively, good things like this tend to happen. Well, it's been up and down the last few years for Nerlens Noel, but there are still some impactful numbers for the minutes that he's on the floor as a rim protector.
That free throw, no good. And for Noel, his numbers will never match the visual impact he has on the floor. What did you say?
Oh, he's definitely a player about the little things out there, just being a rim protector, making sure that guys think about him when they're attacking the rim.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Neto's checked in. Walker with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That is his first foul of the game. .122 left in the first quarter of the game. Walker finds Ingles. The kick out to Walker. 5 to shoot. Ferguson with the rebound. Oklahoma City shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Neto, the pass to Noel. It's blocked, and he recovers it. Here is Forbes. To end the cold streak. The shot comes out, and it's Oklahoma City the other way. Neto, the pass to Noel. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Forbes, the pass to Ingles. Here's Korkmaz, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Oklahoma City. For San Antonio, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early. That free throw good from Korkmaz. He hits both from the stripe. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Neto. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Right side, Griffin. And he drops it in from the low post.
Now, sometimes you have to remind yourself that this is a power forward in the NBA. Blake Griffin showing off his handle there.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
You know, Greg, for the Thunder fans, it's hard to see their star power dwindle, but they got a lot in return.
Yeah, but the Thunder were capped out. They hadn't made it past the first round in 3 years. And in exchange for Paul George, they got one of the richest trade packages in league history.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So the Thunder 5 right now. Derek Nerlens Noel and Ferguson in at the 3 slot. And with the ball. And after this one, Griffin against Ingles. Pass to Noel. Shoot. Back to Griffin. Outside Holiday. By the Spurs. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Ingles kicks to Walker. Pass to Forbes. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Noel's got 4 rebounds in this game. Reverses, and Griffin with the layup. Griffin's got his second bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Brett, so many guys are now shooting from well beyond the arc. Who do you think has the deepest range in the league?
I think Steph Curry has the most consistent, deepest range.
Lillard is in that category.
Lillard is in there, and of course, last year's playoff win will never go away in terms of what a great memory that was. Trae Young is now entering that category.
Yeah,
I mean, we saw that at the end of last year. His fearlessness in pulling up from just about anywhere has been pretty remarkable. And to that, I will add one Brook Lopez, who has found his way well beyond the three-point line.
He's a whole nother conversation.
We'll talk about him later.
We'll do that.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Now here's Gobert. Back to Van Vliet. From deep three-point range, the shot missing. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Passes it to Neto. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Barnes. Over White. Barnes can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Leonard, and that one good.
Oh, you see the touch inside from Leonard does a little bit of everything for this basketball team.
Neto, the pass to Noel. To the paint, McGee. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Here's Van Vliet. McGee with the block. Here's Schroeder. Lays it up and banks it in. Schroeder's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder.
Whenever Schroeder sees a hole in the defense, he is ferocious in how he exploits it.
Lyles kicks to White. Back to Lyles. Now here's Van Vliet. Defense right on him. McGee with the block.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
And here is Van Vliet. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside Leonard. Lyles against Noel. Shot from 12. Lyles no good. The Thunder leading by 6. Here's Neto. Pass to McGee. Buries it down low. McGee's got 6 in the quarter.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one, Kevin. Tough to defend against.
Van Vliet kicks to Gobert. There's the pass to Lyles. Now Van Vliet is covered by Noel. Outside White for 3. San Antonio again missing. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 12-4 run. Neto, the pass to McGee. Shoots over Lyles. McGee's shot is off.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Well, they call Rudy Gobert the Stifle Tower, probably the game's most dominant rim protector.
And in today's game, that's not enough. You also have to come out of the paint and defend smaller players in switches. He straddles those two needs better than anyone in the league.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Griffin's checked in for JaVale McGee. Terrence Ferguson comes in for Nerlens Noel. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Raul Neto. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Omari Spellman has come in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Trey Lyles. Mark Moss, he's checked in for White. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Fred VanVleet. Here's Leonard. Ferguson with the rebound.
Well, with his touch from mid-range, Kevin, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Holiday. Out left to the wing. Double team on Westbrook. The kick out to Barnes. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. From deep Ingles. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it.
Good.
And so it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're a competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. Nothing seemed to give way on either side.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Rudy Gobert is out there with Lyles. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's White, and it's VanVleet in at the point guard position.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Lyles passes to VanVleet, and it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Griffin against Leonard. They get it again. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Rudy Gobert.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Back to McGee. Schroeder against White. That one off the back iron and out. Spurs trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Fades. Another miss by Leonard.
So far, Kevin, the third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Spurs have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. White the pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Lyles. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. McGee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Here's White. Oh, good on that one. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. There's the lob to the hoop, and it's McGee with the jam.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Pass to Lyles. Shoots the 3. No good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
11 feet away. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got 8.
Count on Kawhi Leonard to work as much as he needs to get to the spots on the floor where he can be successful. He's a good shooter from mid-range.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if you be a little bit more selective tonight.
From past the arc. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Spurs trail by 6. Leonard on the wing, defended by Griffin, and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Friday, the Minnesota Timberwolves will come into town. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. For 3, Westbrook, and it's Westbrook again missing. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Westbrook finds Griffin. Barnes with it. Griffin passes to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. There's a lot of talk, Brent, about eliminating divisions, something that's been discussed. I think that's going to happen.
I don't understand what the divisions are. Do you?
Well, we don't pay attention to the divisions.
We don't pay any attention to the divisions.
It's all about conference.
And we know that divisions end up helping in some ways with the playoff seedings, but it just seems strange today to have the divisions the way they are divided up. I think it helps when you're opening up a fish wrap in the morning if you check a traditional newspaper, but otherwise, there could be something that goes away soon.
From the elbow, a rebound by the Spurs.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Here's Walker, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Westbrook. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Westbrook's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Defense predicated on stopping Russell at the rim, but then he uses that body control and a little bit of touch to float one over you.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. There's Walker with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Walker's got 5 points now this quarter. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. 1:30 left to play in the 3rd. And Noel throws it down.
I like to see this from Westbrook when he focuses on hitting his guys. It can make the entire team better.
Here is Forbes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Noel against Ingles. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Walker's shot is off. The Thunder leading by 5. And he lays it straight in. And that's now 9 points for Russell Westbrook.
This is Westbrook just being an ultra competitor. He gets in there and the defense has nothing to do.
Korkmaz kicks to Forbes. Now Ingles. Right wing. And here's Walker outside. Again, the miss by Walker.
And they continue to control the glass.
Lobbed up there for Westbrook.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Fords the pass to Walker. Lets it go from deep. Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Yeah, that is a timely three-pointer.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Oklahoma City out in front, up by 4. And
guys, good job hitting ahead. That means we're...
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Noel. Griffin is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Holiday in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. So the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. Neto can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 4. It's Korkmaz in the corner. And there's a whistle. That goes on Neto. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Barnes, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. Spurs also with the sub. Van Vliet's checked in. And the rejection by Noel.
Noel in there to intimidate and does so there.
Barnes, that one's not going to go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Oklahoma City. They lead by 4. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. For the Thunder, JaVale McGee's checked in for Griffin. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Raul Neto. San Antonio also making some changes. Trey Lyles checked in for Amari Spellman. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Joe Ingles. And Derek White subbed in for Korkmaz.
Nerlens Noel, since coming into the league, seemingly has fought an uphill battle to try to find a role on a team where he can consistently make key contributions. Let's hope it's now.
Lyles passes to Leonard. They shoot again. And the rejection by Noel. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Noel. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And the basket is good. And the Thunder lead by 9.
Pretty good floor awareness from Barnes there. When the break is on, he knows how to get out, get wide, and run.
Van Vliet gets to Leonard. And stolen by Noel. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Gobert with the ball. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Barnes against Leonard. Barnes passes to Westbrook. 5 to shoot.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. So it's the Spurs now. They have yet to put up any points here in the 4th. Outside, White. Passes it to Gobert. White looking around. No good from outside.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
They get the rebound.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Snatched up.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Van Vliet kicks to Lyles, and the rejection by Noel. And here's Westbrook from the arc, hits the 3-point bomb.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered by Westbrook. Westbrook with the block.
There's no question that Russell is one of the top 10 athletes we have in the league. On full display there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, JaVale McGee.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play, and this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. The focus of his speech was hustle. He told his players, those guys are going to come at us. We have to match their intensity, and we have to play with a great deal of energy. We're all in here, fellas. Kevin?
For three, Westbrook.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
To the middle to stop the run, and Gobert with the lay-in.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
White against Schroeder. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Schroeder. Barnes outside. 4 on the shot clock. He doesn't hit that one. Empty that time from Leonard. Fires the 3. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Griffin's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And the pass to McGee. For 3, Westbrook. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Leonard with the ball. Over Barnes. And Leonard gets it to go. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're up by 11. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to McGee. Outside Westbrook. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The shot will not fall. And the Spurs going the other way now. Over in the corner, White. At the elbow, it's Gobert. White dishes to Leonard. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Thunder.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for JaVale McGee.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Here's Mann. Pass to Spellman. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Burton. Pass to McKinney. Here's Burton.